Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy, Marky Marks. Yeah. Hey, Ninja, how you doing? Hey, Kathy. I'm doing good, thanks. How are you? Eating dinner? Good. I just ate my dinner not too long ago. Hey, Virgo, what's up, sweetie? All right? All is good. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm all right. Did some resting, just trying to take it easy. My back feels a lot better today. I took a nice Epsom salt bath. I just went shopping with my sister, grocery shopping with her about an hour ago. It was good. Had a good, relaxing day. Feels weird not to do anything but relax because I don't normally do that. But when I do absolutely nothing, that's when I feel better. My body says, "Bug damn time." So I guess I just have to do it. Just suck it up. It's all good though. That's what I did. Just relax, chill out, take care of me, and that's it. And just went online and just chilled. I didn't come on here, but just stayed online and just did what I had to do. Picked up my nephews from school. Went to go visit my parents for a bit, and that's it, pretty much. Made my rounds. Starting to get windy here. This is windy. It's nice tonight, 67 degrees. It's no longer cold. Temperature starting to rise a bit. Kind of sucks because I like when it's colder. Cooler. I like 60 degrees. That's what I like. But it's all good. Uh, can't always get what you want, but it's all good. It's all good. Oh, hell no. I don't want it that cold. No thanks. 40s is a little bit too much. When it's like 60 degrees here, it's 67 right now, but when it's like 60, 57, 59, I love that. Hey, Kathy, you mean PayPal? You mean, yeah. I wish I had Cash App, but I don't. We can't have it here, but hopefully one day we will. Okay, Catherine, I just got it. Kathy, I just got it. So you can go ahead and ask your question when you're ready. It's fine. I know what you meant. Yeah, you can keep the 40s, Virgo. I don't want no 40s, no thanks. That's too damn cool. Yeah, I love when it's like 60 something. Like right now it's nice and cool, but I wish it was a little bit cooler. It's, yeah, that's too damn cool. All right, so you want to know? I was hoping to know Jesse intentions towards me. I'm dating Victor, and I think Jesse wants a poly relationship. Hold on a second. All right, let's check. All right, I just had to check something real quick. All right, Kathy wants to know about Jesse's intentions. Jesse's intentions towards. I would say Jesse's intentions towards you is like a little bit of anxiety he has around you. And like he feels a little impatient and a little like I think that he wouldn't mind having that type of relationship, but I just don't get like his I don't know, I just don't get like a solid yes from like for him wanting that actually. But I feel like he's a little bit excessive and he wants those type of pleasures and he wants to do all of that stuff. Yes. I would say yes, but it probably runs through his mind is what I mean. It probably runs in his mind, but his intentions is like to get you to say yes, I want to do it. You know what I mean? I don't think he's gonna like outright say it, right? Even though you say you think he wants that, I feel like if you said okay, let's do it, he would. But I don't think he would. You know what I'm saying? Even though you think he wants that. It's weird because I'm getting like a different vibe here. It's almost like I don't even know what to say because it's weird because I'm getting like he thinks about it. he may want it, but he doesn't know how to go about asking about it. And like, because he's a little bit unstable and he knows that that's just like a pleasure thing that he has in his mind, like he doesn't know how to come about it. If he hasn't, like, you know, if that makes sense to you, like if he doesn't ignite it, then it ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like he's waiting for you to say, hey, you wanna have a relationship with me, or you wanna do something with me. If you don't say it, then he's not gonna like ignite it. You know what I mean? With who? With Jesse? Yeah, but like for him, I'm getting that he's a little bit excessive and he does those type of things, but like I'm just seeing that his intentions is not to ask you outright. You know what I'm saying? Unless you hinted to him. That's what I'm getting. Like, it's a weird vibe that I'm getting off of him. Like, as you asked me, what's his intentions towards you, and his intent is not to say anything and get you to say it, so then he can blame you. That's what I mean. If anything were to, if that is the case. To be honest, I don't. I just think that he doesn't want to be like in a long term friendship or anything else more. He's just the type of guy that's unknown and he just does everything without fear. He puts in a lot of action. He's brave. Like he likes to do a lot of crazy things. That's what I'm getting. Like Knight of Swords is that type of person. But as far as like him being with you, like more than that, or more friendship or anything more, I don't get that. I just don't get it. No. Like I just see him like being him having a bad temper, him feeling like, hindered by being with someone, just one person, or with someone for a long term, you know, uh time frame. I also feel like he fights himself and he's always arguing with people, or he's the type of person that will harass you to get what he wants, if he really wants something from you. I see like a lot of delays and domestic like fights around him. I don't really get good energy off this guy, to be honest, Kathy. I don't get good energy off of Jesse. It's just not really telling me like, anything good about him. I'm getting all like negative things. And I'm also getting like he doesn't want to be in long term friendships and relationships. Like he looks at that as a downfall and a downgrade. Like he goes through a lot of past relationships and goes through that shit. That's what I'm getting. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I get. His energy is like, yeah, I don't get good energy on him. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. But like that's what I get. I don't really get like good energy off of him. I get like a tricky, deceptive energy off of him. Like it's like, well, you're welcome, Kathy, and thank you too. But I would say leave Jesse to be. LZ, how you doing, sweetheart? I got your donation. Thank you. Yeah, Marley's super busy over there, so I didn't even want to bother. I was in there listening to her while I was folding my clothes and then doing some of my laundry stuff. I was just listening to her, and she's like super busy over there, so I didn't want to bother, interrupt her or whatever. She's busy, but she has when she's busy, I try not to go in there because then everybody's like Marcus, blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh god. People are like, I hate when this fucking guy comes in here. He diverts everybody's attention and everybody's talking, and then Marley's there like, where am I? So I was like, let me leave everybody alone today, and I'll just come over here and do my own thing, you know. And another thing is like she has like a free list, and all the free list people are aggravating the shit out of her, and I can't handle that. See, 'cause I'm a mod in her room, and I end up as soon as someone says like what number am I and all bothering people and shit, I hate that shit. I'm like, I'm gonna delete your fucking ass. Like when she says your number, pay the fuck attention. And then when the donations come in, too bad you gotta fucking wait. That's why I don't do free shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get her to do is like eliminate the free shit. Because people are ungrateful and then they ruin someone else's reading by keep asking and asking and asking. And I can't be nice in there. Like I want to be rude. I want to be like, shut the fuck up and leave this woman alone and let her read these people. These people are paying. Like you're coming here for free shit. Like go fuck yourself. But you know how it is. It's a pain in the ass. I told her that she should do like free questions just for the people who've like donated to her. Like if people ain't donated to her, then don't give them shit. Yeah, Marley's got a good heart. See, she does a lot of she's like me. Like we do free shit for people, but like sometimes it's like a little bit too much. People don't like appreciate it. All right, LZ, you said you applied for a new job with another district. Also apply for a competitive summer program. If I get the job or summer program, would it be right move for me? All right, let me check. Yeah, exactly. Like she knows who gives her, who donates and stuff. But she was saying that she wants to do what I do, like give a free Oracle message. And if you have like a long term client and friend that really needs you, you just you hook them up. That's what I do. Like I take care of the people who take care of me and been around me all these years. I'm not just gonna give away like free shit all the time. Like fuck you think this is? I gotta pay for this electricity and this fucking internet and everything else. So yeah, Marty's good. And she doesn't claim to be anything she isn't. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I like about her. All right, so all right, LZ, let me see what I got for you. Okay, so this job that you applied for, right, in another district, you said, it looks like it'll be a good job for you. You're thinking like it's gonna be a mistake, but it's not, right? It'll be fine. Hey Tracy, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Yes, I did get your donation. I'll take care of you after I take care of LZ. She's getting a question done now, and I'll get to you right after. I appreciate that. So LZ, what I'm getting here is by getting this job and getting and doing this, going to this other new job, I feel like you have a good chance of getting it, right? But the thing I do see here is it won't be like at first you probably think that it won't be like a reward or anything from it right away because you're actually gonna get a new you're going to another job, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's not gonna be what you really want. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're gonna have to put in a lot of work and a lot of effort, is what I'm seeing. It'll be a good job, but you're gonna have to recover like from what you've lost or what you have or what you haven't got. You said, yeah, even though it's an upgrade, it won't be an upgrade in pay. Okay, yeah, because that's what I see. Like it's not gonna be something that's like, better than what you have. Right. So it's saying that you can definitely get this new job, and do this, right? But I would say it's not really the right move. That's what I would say. Like it's not really the right move because whoever you're going to work for, it's going to be like a manipulative guy, and he's going to be like not very like he's going to use you as like a pawn, as somebody who he knows he can run your shit, you know? Like, and he'll be like telling you what to do and you might not like that. So, and you're going to be in high demand, like because you got like a high position, they're going to make you like work for it, even though you're not getting as much, pay. So I think it's going to be a little bit more stressful if you do go for it. You know what I'm saying? And the person there that runs the place is like a drill sergeant, like an idiot, So it might not be like a really good thing to do. Like, because you're saying here, will it be the right move for me? Right? Like, I'm not seeing that it's going to be the right move. Like, I feel like you can get it. And at first, it might not feel that way, though. Like, it's saying don't make that mistake. So you're saying here, if I get the job or the summer program. So what does that mean? Like, is the summer program something different than the new job? Yeah, I don't. Now, just give me a second. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna ask things like my way, and then I'll figure it out like how I'm gonna deal with this. So with the summer thing, right? You're asking about like the summer program, right? So the summer program is something that is also a new possibility. It's something new and decent, right? But again, it's saying that this summer program will cause you, to be stagnant, to have delays. It's going to be like something that you're going to be disappointed if you do it because it's going to be like you're doing it to get something better, but it actually doesn't become something better. So it's saying to me that even though it's something new and something like that, you might get like new knowledge off of it or more knowledge from it, or like meet new people and have fun during the summer program. But you're also gonna have like delays. There might be some jealous freaking people there and acting crazy. Like you're gonna feel like discontinuing being there. It's not gonna be like something that you're really gonna like doing, unfortunately. Okay, well that's why I'm getting what I'm getting then, because it will allow you to travel to places you haven't been yet. So that's where the new acquaintances and new people and new possibilities will come around. You'll gain knowledge because you're going to places you've never been. But what I'm getting is you're going to be disappointment. You're going to be disappointed with the program because it's something that you're going to have high hopes for, but it's not going to be good at the end of the day. You might be like, fuck, why the hell did I even do this shit? You know? I wish I had better news, but like it's just something that it's like I get with both situations there, I get like a 50-50 thing where it's like it could be good, but it's also bad at the same time. It ain't going to be perfect, obviously. Not even your current job is perfect. But I'm not getting like a super benefit from any of it. Like you're still going to be disappointed at the end of the day. Yeah. Like you might be like, why the hell did I do this? Like, this just wasted my fucking time and my summer. Like, I don't know. It just, I'm just getting like I'm getting like one of those feelings where you might get like, your stomach. If you get butterflies in your stomach and you get nervous and your stomach starts to turn, like that's how you're gonna feel the whole time. You're gonna feel nauseous the whole time that you do these things because it's gonna be out of your comfort zone. It's gonna be something that you've never done. It's something new, something different, but the same fucking energy is gonna be there, like the same shit. It's not gonna be like anything that's gonna be like, oh my god, I made the best decision of my life. You know what I mean? So like, I don't really see it being like absolutely great. Yeah. I'm gonna add something to this because I need to find out something for you. Yeah. See, I knew it. I knew. See, you're saying that you're in limbo about staying at your school and doing that new job, right? But what I'm getting is if you stay at your job, right, you have unlimited possibilities. Like you're gonna have more possibilities in the future. With your job, you already know, you put in the initiative, you know that you have that job, you know that you've been there already, you know that things are like, not the way you really want it to be. But at the end of the day, if you stay at your job, you have friends, you people love you, the people there, actually there's people there that care about you. Obviously not everybody, and that's never going to be the case anywhere anyway. I don't know anybody in this world that has a job where they can say everybody loves them, but I feel like if you stay at your current job, it's going to be better than actually leaving and going somewhere else. And the reason why I asked that question and pulled these cards for you, because I feel like if it isn't broken, then don't fix it. But I understand where you're coming from at the same time. You want you want something better, right? But I don't think that these options are going to be better than what you have now. So like that's why I checked. I asked if you stay at your job, what is it going to be like? And I got better cards than the rest of the other things, and I get a better situation. The only thing I'm getting here is what I tell you all the time. Even though you may not be happy with the way things are, and there's controversy, and there's unexpected things that happen, you have weird experiences, that people are your downfall. Sometimes you punish yourself indirectly because you feel like you take on too much burden, you know but you're going to deal with indecisive people, immature people, ineffective situations, people's emotions, people that's what you signed up for, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? That's life. And I'll tell you something. My sister, my oldest sister, she's 51 and she's been a teacher for 26 years, half of her life. And still till today, she has issues with other teachers, principals, school, parents, children is a part of life. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So sometimes it's best like just to what I'm getting is it's best for you to stay where you are. I got more positive results from in the cards and better cards for you to stay where you are for now. Because if you go to this other place, it's just going to be worse. I don't see nothing better than where you are now. You know, I see that you can get the new job. Yes, it's saying yes, you'll get it, but it's going to be more difficult for you to be there. Whereas I asked if you stay, what is going to happen? I know you didn't ask me that, but I felt the need to ask you because spirits in my ear telling me stay where you are. But I wanted to make sure that's what I was hearing. But it's saying that if you stay where you are, there's going to be more of an understanding, more of a union, more of friends, and things can get better over time. Yeah. See. So you're saying you want a general message from spirit, right? So I asked spirit what they want me to tell you as far as the month and what's going to happen. So, like I always tell you, and like your daughter in spirit says to me many times about you, and you can't make this shit up. I think that sometimes you're hard on yourself too much, and I think that you also might be at the age where you want things to change, and sometimes or you're at the point in your life where you're like, what's next, or what the hell am I doing wrong, or how can I make my life better? And the thing is if you remain mature, if you remain the type of person that you are to get your goals, your needs, and stay, keep the courage that you have to stay in line and stay in check and do what you have to do. Your downfalls, right? Your downfalls are you're too kind, you're too nice. You have to exercise your generosity. And what I mean by that is when we exercise, we don't exercise every day. We only exercise for a couple minutes or an hour, right? So exercise your generosity. And what I mean by that is don't be too nice and don't be rude and don't, just like know who to be kind to and know who not to be over kind to. Meaning keep to yourself more and don't give your energy to just anybody, You don't have to be kind all the time. You can be kind to me, but and I'm kind to you, but these people who don't deserve your kindness and don't deserve your energy, don't give it to them. Then you'll have less of a burden and less anxiety to deal with. Don't make the same mistakes you've made in the past. That's another thing I'm getting here. Don't be vulnerable and frail and say, I can't do this, or I won't be able to do that. I need to run away from my fucking problems. I need to go get another job because I feel like, I've been through some stress here. And my mom says it best. It don't matter what job you get, you're always going to encounter some bullshit. You might go from one place to another, and you're going to be like, I want to find something better. And there's not. There's always going to be some asshole. There's always going to be somebody to aggravate you. You're never going to get away from like the devil. He's working just as hard as everyone else, if not harder to get you to like be bad and be, whatever. But this month, right, is March, and from now to the end of this month, You need to get yourself into a energy of, I have what I want, I have what I need, and if I don't, I need to get it. But I need to stay extremely comfortable. I need to have my dignity. I need to be generous, yes, for my sake. I'm not telling you say fuck everybody and be a bitch. No, you have to, in your line of work, you have to be a role model. You have to be somebody that is a good person. You don't have to be, but you should be, and I believe you are. Because at the end of the day, you have a hard job. It's not easy to be a teacher in these days, in these generation. I know that for sure. And the thing is, what Spirit's also saying here is, you got to do what's right for your security. If you feel secure where you are now, then why risk your security? That's the question that they want me to ask you to ask yourself. If you're secure in your life right now, then why risk your security? If that's true, that's something that you got to figure out and you got to ask yourself. Am I secure in my life right now? Is my job secure? Is my life secure? Is my home secure? How do I feel in these places? Is it really that bad? Is it really like, a life or death situation that I'm in? Can I just suck it up and just live my life and not give people my energy? That's what you got to ask yourself. Because the overall energy, I believe, most of the time with you is this: I don't think you give yourself enough credit. I really don't. I don't think you give yourself credit. I know who you are, and I don't even know you like that, but Spirit's telling me who you are. And I know, I can tell by reading you that you're not a bad person. You're a wonderful person, but you don't give yourself enough credit. That's the issue here. Is you doubt yourself. You might feel like you're not secure enough, you're not good enough. You might always like feel like and worry because you always think of the worst, and you shouldn't think that way. And you know why you probably think that way? Because you got a lot of eyes on you all day. Welcome to the world, sweetheart. you know? But I'm joking, but I'm being serious at the same time. Like, when you have a lot of eyes on you all day, that's the energy that you feel. Trust me, it's true. You got a lot of eyes on you all day. You're a school teacher. You know how many people are watching you and looking at you every day? So people are zapping your ass all day. I like LZ. I don't like LZ. Oh, look at LZ. She's so nice. Oh, look at LZ. I can't stand the way she teaches me today. Oh, this teacher is so fucking boring. Oh, this teacher, I love her so much. She's my favorite. You know how many people have different opinions about you all fucking day? That's why your energy is all over the place. That's why you feel the way you feel. But don't run from your problems. Face them. Spirit's telling me that you need to be more courageous and more have a more dominant personality. And I know you can do it. I don't doubt you at all. But you're allowing maybe people to doubt you, to doubt yourself. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I believe I am. There you go. Let me tell you something. I'm not telling you this to gas you up like Marley says, right? But to be a teacher nowadays, my older sister, I don't really like her at all. We don't get along. But one thing I do know is she's a good school teacher. And she wouldn't be if she's not in the same place for 26 years, right? But my sister wants to advance in her job, but they won't allow her to. Like they hold her back because she's well known, well liked, and all that type of stuff. So she just stayed in her lane and just says, you know what, I'm just gonna make my money and fuck these people. Even though she wanted to go up, 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 they wouldn't allow her to. They always get a foreigner to come in and take the job that she wants, even though she was born and raised here. So a lot of people they do that. They never give the locals any credit. They go get somebody from the outside that don't know their ass from a hole in the ground and pay them less to do more. So they won't have to give the local that was born here anymore. So she goes through that. And I know being a teacher ain't easy because I gave my teachers a hard time. I didn't like any of them. I probably like maybe one or two. So I was a pain in the ass when I was in school. I hated my teachers. They were all a fucking joke. So I know you don't give yourself enough credit, but it's time to do that. It's time to get yourself like, you know, pumped up. And I see good things. I see that you're like, I don't know, like I see that you're perfectly fine. I just think that your mentality is telling you something different. Your heart is saying yes, but your mind is saying, LZ, I'm gonna wave my magic wand. I want you to fuck up. I don't want you to give yourself credit. You know, it's like you got the devil on one side telling you, leave, LZ, you're not good enough. Then the angel's like, shut up. She's fine. Yeah. That's cool, sweetheart. Take your time. It's all good. But yeah, that's what I got for you, though. Anyway, it's a pain in the ass, but you'll be fine. I honestly, I feel like things are gonna get better for you, and it's all this like anxiety and shit's gonna go away. Tracy, you can go ahead and ask your question when you're ready, sweetheart. You're next. Oh man. Yeah, sometimes you have to leave the live and then come back in, and it'll like reset itself back to live. It's a pain in the ass. Oh man. It's saying it's fine on my end, so it must be on you guys end, I guess. Virgo, am I buffering or is it fine? I'm sure it is. I'm usually my stuff's all right, but I don't know. Could be. And it could be YouTube as well. All right, Tracy, you said I just started a new job about 3 weeks ago. Um, I'm a female carpenter. Oh, cool. I like carpentry. I'm an electrician by trade, but I like doing carpentry stuff. I do basic shit. I can't build anything, but I try to. I know like form work and stuff like that. Okay. Please let me know what my new boss's option perception of me is. All right, cool. Let me check. That's a cool job for a woman. I believe women can do what men can do. Some. You know. Yeah, I know what you meant. I got you. I know spell check can be a pain in the ass. You're welcome, LZ. Please just like don't downgrade yourself, sweetheart. And I just noticed your picture has a Boston Red Sox hat. Why you didn't tell me you was a Red Sox fan? Can't you see my hats, damn it? Or you just posed up with that hat and you don't mean nothing? Oh, cool. You have a master's degree, but you choose to use your skills as a carpenter. Hey, that's perfectly fine. I know a lot of people who have degrees and they're like, you know what, I don't feel like doing this. I'm gonna do work with my hands. I dropped out of school at 17 and I went straight to work and I own my own business now. Well, for the past 16 years, I've owned my own business. And it was the best decision I ever made. I have no degrees, but I know a lot. Exactly. Yeah. All right. So you want to know about your boss and what their opinion and what is their opinion of you and perception of you? All right. Let me check. Absolutely, I do. I've come a long way. I had a lot of people telling me I couldn't do it, and I proved them all wrong. And it feels very good to do that. As my sister says, Mark, you live for that shit. And I say, yes, I do. I live to prove people wrong. I do it on here every day. A lot of people don't believe in psychics and mediums and people and stuff like that. And I prove them wrong all the time. And I could care less what anybody says. The more you learn, the more you earn. Hey, Jessica. Okay, so what I'm getting here, Tracy, is your boss is pleased with your progress and your work. He likes you. He thinks that you're a trustworthy worker. He thinks you're helpful. Um, he thinks that your efforts are going towards your goals, and he thinks that what you offer is good. But he knows that he knows you have a lot to offer. But if you just started this job, right? You said you started this job 3 weeks ago, right? So you're still pretty much fresh, right? So it what I'm getting here is right now after 3 weeks he thinks you're doing great. He thinks you're doing good. You have something to offer. He feels like you're a benefit. He feels like he can make money off of you. He thinks that you have a lot of improvement and gains, and he thinks that after more time things will get better. Um, like what I'm getting also here is that if you think that he's like more of a boss instead of like a friend, or because you're a woman, obviously, you can, when you're a woman in that type of environment, obviously you're going to get judged and you're going to get dealt with in different ways. Don't let that discourage you. And I think that that's his only fear, like, you know what I mean? Exactly. Yeah, if it's buffer, you can always go back and listen to it. That's all. Um, I just feel like, because of that situation, that might just be like a little bit different. I feel like he wants to be. I think that he wants you just to be an employee instead of being like a friend or getting close to you, because maybe your boss has had issues in the past with like employees that he's employed, and they become too much of a friend, and they become too cool, and then like there's like a difference of like a conflict of interest, or like a like, oh, because you're my friend doesn't mean you can slack off, or because we're cool now. So if he acts like he doesn't want to be close with you in a friendship way or a friendly way, don't take it personally. It's just that he's been through. Yeah, yeah, exactly. If you're the only female in a job, I think that he's gonna like kind of be like, uh, And if he's married, then you know, if he's married, then it's like probably another thing, like, or like he probably, like, his wife would be like, "What do you mean? Like, you hired a woman? What the hell?" You know. So you're gonna be always be scrutinized, but not in a bad way. I just think that that could be the only flaw in you working there, but it's something that, don't take it personally if he doesn't want to be really cool with you. You know what I mean? So it's best not to be cool, like too cool with each other on the job anyway, because I find that ruins things. Um, but I think that he's gonna offer you, um, you know, to stay there, to work there, to give you work, to help you. Um, and he thinks that you're a helpful, decent person, and he knows that you're putting in the effort. So right now, I would say he looks at you in a good way. There's nothing bad here. I just think that, uh, he's not going to try to get close to you and be friends with you, because after all, he's your boss, and he doesn't want to get too close to his employees, or like choose you because you're a woman. You know. So if he doesn't show you like extra attention, it's a good thing. Don't take it personally. Just know that that's the way he is, because he's had, that makes sense then. That makes sense. Because of his divorce, see, I got the 5 of cups here. So that tells me that he had a marriage with no real love. That he's a person who's like probably like doesn't want to be around any women or anything like that, because he has like resentment. So, all because if you only speak to him every morning and that's it, don't take that personally. If you I'm just saying this, if you do take that kind of like, that's probably why you're asking me how he feels, because he just says whatever to you in the morning and then you never see him. You got me? So like, don't take that. If you take that in a different way, right? Then I would say like that's probably why. Like but you don't have to take it like in a different way, you know? But otherwise that he's happy with your performance, and he's happy with you being a trustworthy worker, coming to work every day, doing what you have to do, and that's it. That's all he really wants at the end of the day. He just wants reliable workers. But if he doesn't get too close, and that's all that matters. Hello, True Anonymous. Good news. That's good. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. So yeah, Tracy, that's what I got. 2 times in 3 weeks. He is mostly easy, good, and understanding. I have never worked in my life. Okay, good. That's great. And he thinks the same way about you. He thinks that everything's good. He thinks that you're happy, and he thinks that everything's good. He doesn't have anything bad. I don't have nothing bad here. I just think that if you feel like some of those people there at your job are treating you like, like not wanting to be really cool with you, it's don't take it personally. Like they just don't want no, conflict of interest. Like that's all. Right, exactly. So yeah, that's the only thing I see, that is there's not too much like going on between you and him, like in a a long, like a friendship way, or any way. It's just, hey, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and that's it. So because you don't see him all day every day, that's a good thing. A lot of people don't really want to see their bosses every day or all day, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Well, he thinks that you're a good worker. He thinks that everything's fine. He thinks that you're putting in the right effort. He thinks you're worth the time and the money. He thinks that you're very productive. I got good things here, Tracy. I have nothing. There's nothing bad here. The only thing that I see here is that, because of his like if the guys you work with don't really show you like a friendship vibe, or like 3 weeks. I mean, they've only known you for 3 weeks. So, you know, it's only gonna be like, hey, what's up? How you doing, Tracy? Cool, talk about each other's life and things like that. So even in like 5 weeks from now or months from now, if you feel like you're going to work and doing only work and nobody's really getting in your business or getting on your nerves, then that's like, don't think that that's a weird thing. It's just the way it's gonna happen. Like, you're not there to make friends. You're there to make money and there to do a job. So that's what I'm trying to say. Is if you feel like sometimes you've been there for after being there for a while, that's what I see. Like, don't take that like in a bad way, but it should be fun. Okay, no problem. Okay, well that's good. Yeah. So if that was like something that was on your mind when you went there, like that's the only thing. Like I don't get nothing bad. I just think that if those guys respect you, then just know that that's what they're doing. Like don't think that they're not going to. So now that you said that, that card made sense to me because that just says like because we focused on the boss. So because the boss is going through it, he's divorced and he's like that, he might have like a certain feeling towards, women. But if he's cool with you, then that's fine. Like, I don't see nothing bad at all. I just see like his energy there. Like he might be like, whatever. But he looks at you in a good way. There's nothing bad. He looks at you, everything's cool. He thinks you're a good worker, a trustworthy. From what those guys talk about you, they think you're trustworthy and you're good, and they have no problems with you. Exactly. Right. Because yeah, exactly. Right. So that's what the cards are telling me. Don't go there to make friends. Go there to work. And that's what they want you to do. Like they don't want because it's hard for a man to work with a woman in that type of field. I'll tell you that right now. If, I'm an electrician, so if I work with a woman electrician, there's gonna be some sparks flying. Something's gonna happen. Like, I can't work with no women like that. Because then we might not get no work done. So, but if she's married and all that, I'll respect her. But if she wasn't, like, and hey, I'm just teasing. Oh, well, there you go. See? And it's not your place to tell those people your life anyway. So that's probably why I got that card. Because you seem like the person that you ain't gonna tell nobody about your life, and you're not there to be having, a love affair with anybody. You're there to do your job and make money for your children. Now I respect you even more because you said that. And now I know why I saw what I saw. So you're a good person and you're a good mom and you're a good worker. So that's why I got all those good cards because that's how people view you. But, that's why I got that other card is because you are not there to make no friends. So maybe they might be taking that. Maybe some people would take that a different way. They're like, this woman don't say nothing about her life. She just wants to work. Cool. That means we're not gonna get it. No involvement, no bullshit, no like affair. My wife ain't gonna say you're working with this woman and you're cheating on me. You know how things go. People stir up shit. Unfortunately, that's the only thing I saw. Burger. Oh, there you go. Well, maybe that's why I got that card because when I get the Five of Cups in the tarot right dead in the middle of the reading, that means like you had a marriage that failed and there was no real love, or you limit your friendships with people and you turn your back on what you need to turn your back on and focus on what you need to focus on. Yeah, exactly. It's hard for me to work with a woman on a job that's gonna, because I'm a friendly, outgoing guy, and I get along more with women than I do with men. You know, that's the type of person I am. Like I'm not really, dealing with that. I'll get myself in trouble. I've worked with women in the past, and it's caused problems, with people and jealousy and how I get along with everybody, and that's why I went on my own. I can't deal with that shit. I can't deal with people aggravating me. Exactly, exactly. And I respect you for that. Yeah, because being a woman with working with men, that's exactly how people perceive people like that. So I'm glad you got your head on straight and you know what you have to do. Obviously, that's what it's saying is go to work, earn your money, and don't take anything personal with people not wanting to be your friends or not wanting to like share too much of you, because I think they think the same way. They're like, okay, yeah, Tracy's here to make a living. We're not gonna fuck around with her. She knows what time it is. She knows what she's got to do, so forth. Yeah. So that's good. That's good, Tracy. So that's why I got positive things there. So it's all positive, always good. I'm glad because a lot of people will get themselves in a lot of trouble. It's just the way it is. People are like that, unfortunately. Let me just check something here real quick. I don't understand people anymore. I really don't. Um, can't remember how to do that. Um, um, nope. Um, I think I have to do that. Um, how do I get to that part? I'm trying to figure out how to do something here. I just don't understand people sometimes. Oh, you're a Scorpio. Cool. Well, that explains it then. See, Scorpios are fixed signs, so they have dominant personalities. They work hard. They do what they have to do. They're good at what they do, and they don't really say too much unless they have to. Absolutely, I agree with you 100%, Tracy. Your last sentence is what I say every day. I don't have very much physical friends in my life and where I live. I have more decent online friends than I do have real friends because I don't really have any real people are just weird, and they just try to take advantage of you and disrespect you, and it just doesn't make any sense why people act the way they are. But people are people. I'm trying to find out something on my channel here. I gotta find out something. Mm, okay, I got it. The heck is that? Just give me 1 second. I need to find out where the heck I have this person to. Trying to figure out something here on my channel. Users. That don't make no sense. Give me 1 second. I need to figure out where the heck this thing is. It's amazing how many people. Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. All right, I got it. I figured out how to do it. All right, cool. All right, I'm back. Jessica, you ain't no damn Scorpio. You're an Aquarius. Stop trying to be a Scorpio and fit in. Stop your noise. All right. Yes, I got your donation. Thanks, Tracy. I had to teach and remind myself that not everyone has been cut from the same cloth. Absolutely, that's for sure. Absolutely, that is definitely true. You can go ahead and ask your second question, and thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. No problem, sweetheart. Anytime. I really don't understand some people, but anyway, I don't know. All right, let's see what we got. All right, what advancement do you see with this job? All right, let's check. Excuse me. All right. What I see like in this job is things are going to be like slow and steady progress. Like it's not going to like advance like right away. Like in the near future, I would say like things are going to be steady, but like, slow and steady. Things will progress as time goes on. In the next like 2 months, I would say it'll get a bit better. I think that you're gonna be. I think that this job is also like when I think this job is also a job where you want to make as much money as you can to pay the bills, things like that, and getting. I think that the partnerships that you make and the understanding that you have in this job, things are gonna go, you know, pretty good from time to time, and as it goes on and on, I feel like you might get a little impatient sometimes because you want things to go forward faster. But I think that if you remain patient and persistent, then you'll be fine. If you're trying to like, if you have like some investment you have to make, or if like you're making like you want to meet a deadline, or you have like a lot of bills to pay, then this job is going to pay certain things, but it might not pay everything. So this job is a job that's going to pay the bills, but as you go on, you might there might be a point where um I don't know, like it's hard to say because I feel like you're going to have situations where you need to make more money, and you might say to yourself, how the heck am I going to like do all of this and make all this money if I just got this amount of hours? So you might be like contemplating as you go on whether or not it's going to be significant enough, or you can have enough money to pay everything. Like you're always going to be suspicious about how I'm going to get what I need to get from this job. If this job is going to be here all the time, and I'm going to get all enough hours and stuff like that. So if you're doing like a 40-hour week, in the next like couple months, they might like stuff like that. Hey Dan, how you doing, bro? I can honestly say I am blessed beyond measure and not in debt. I only have household bills currently. Oh, okay, well that's good. So that means that what I'm seeing here is you might have certain, like, even though you only have household bills currently, there's going to be times where things pop up where you're going to need like that extra money. So you might not be able to get more, from that job if that bothers you. You know what I'm saying? So the question you asked me is like, what advancement do I see coming from this job? I don't see like a big advancement. Um, I don't see like a huge advancement. What I do see is like slow and steady, and you're winning the race. But if you're looking to make like more money, get more action, and get a better stable economy, then that's not going to happen through this job. But the job is still going to be there. But like an advancement, no. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I don't really see like. I mean, it could be that type of situation, Tracy, but I see more of it like, I see more that you have an understanding of this whole thing already. So like, when you ask a question like, what advancement do I see, I don't really see you like going up the ranks, if that's what you're talking about. Like I just see like things being them having an understanding that you're there. You know what I mean? Right. Yeah, even job title, I don't see like it being like them putting you in like a huge I don't see you like in like a huge advancement of getting like a title or something like that, at least not like in the next like 2 months or so, and then that's too soon anyway. But let me just check, like if you so your question is basically, are you going to like what title are you looking for, is what I should ask you. So if you're not looking for a financial advancement, then you're looking for a job title advancement. So like if there's already a foreman, then what else can you be? If that's my question to you. Like what are you actually looking for? Because I see that financially it's not going to be like an increase in pay or anything like that anytime soon. The only good thing I get there is that your job is going to be slow and steady. It's going to be like everything's going to just be the normal everyday thing like it is now for the next 2 months at least. So you want to you want to see if you're going to get a different position. All right, cool. Because when you ask me a question like that, what advancement do I see? Like that could be anything. So if you're asking about a position, then that's different. Yeah. Okay, Dan. Yeah, sure. You can tell me. I'll exhale it in here. It's cool. I can handle anything. Oh, okay. Lord, forgive me. You're just being honest. That's cool. Yeah, it's the truth. Yeah, next 2 years. Okay. So, all right. They cut into both of your feet today, surgically boot surgical boot on one foot. Oh man, Dan. Well, I wish you a speedy recovery, bro. And I hope everything goes good for you. Everybody, let's pray for Dan. Okay. All right, now I'm getting the cards that I need to get. But hopefully you'll be okay, Dan. I hope nothing bad's gonna happen out of that. But as long as you feel all right and you're here talking to me, then obviously you're okay. But wishing you a speedy recovery, Dan. All right, so Tracy, um, you're going to the dentist tomorrow? Yeah, I don't do the dentist. The dentist stays far away from me. I don't want them around me. Tracy, it is possible um, that you can become the project manager. Yes, um, that can definitely happen. Um, I'm getting positive cards on that, positive situations with that. You can become a project manager eventually. I would say in the next 4 months, that can probably happen. So you've been there for 3 weeks. So I would say in the next 4 months, it looks very possible that you can acquire this job, this project management. It'll be for the better. It'll be unexpected. Like you're definitely going to advance and get this if you really want it. The outcome is really good. It looks like it could be your fate, your destiny. It's going to be a big transformation. It's going to be something that obviously you haven't done before. But I just keep getting that. I just keep getting that if this is what you want to secure, I'm getting this. Even if you get project manager, right? If this happens, right? Because it is a possibility. 4 months is extremely fast, but um, it all depends. See, it all depends. But what I'm getting here for the second time is financial security. So if you're telling me that there's older guys there, right? And you're younger and you can handle the job, in 4 months' time, they could be like, look, you got Look, Tracy's doing really good. She's been here for almost 5 months. This is her fourth month going on five. She can handle this stuff. She's doing really good. Let's make her a project manager. You guys, somebody might retire, or somebody might go on, or somebody might just say, "Look, hand the reins to you." But they might do this for their own financial security. See, by paying you the what they're paying you and making you a project manager, that could be beneficial for them, you know? So that's why I see it being possible. And that's why I think that's why I've been getting good things for you with this job. But remember, I'm telling you this because this is all the things that I see. But you have to stick with it, right? You have to make sure that you do what you have to do. You can't just go down there and cut a piece of wood and knock off. If you stick to it, obviously, which I know you will. But if you're 20 years younger than these guys, they're looking for somebody like you to take over and be a project manager. But you're not going to get the money that they're getting. See, that's why I see a financial difference, a financial like downgrade. So you're not going to be making what they make, obviously, because you're not been there. But if that doesn't bother you, then that's okay. You see what I mean? So because you're a woman and because you're new to the job, they're not going to pay you like, 50 bucks an hour to be a project manager, you know? They're not going to pay you even what these guys are getting paid, obviously because they're older and more experienced, you know? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say is you have to go through this transformation. If you're my point is this, Tracy. If you're okay with making, a decent wage and you're not like you're looking for a position and not a financial huge increase, then this is perfect for you. But like you said, you're okay with not making as much, but that will also come in time. So I see that the transition is going to keep going. But if you're the type of person that says, I'm the project manager, I'm doing all this work, I want to get paid like these older dudes too. So then your boss be like, look, Tracy, you only been here for, if you're okay with that and you're not going to bring that up, that's the only thing I see that's, could be an issue. Like, if you don't care about that, then don't let nobody put that care in your thoughts. I swear, like I feel like that, like you already know what I'm gonna say, and you just like want me to confirm because like when you just said I'm okay with not making as much, that will come in time. Also, that's very positive, because a lot of people will be like, look, if you're gonna put me in this position, I want this position money. But I feel like you're the person that says, look, I'm just happy to have a fucking job, right? So if you're not influenced by others, then you're good to go. Because I feel like you will be and will be tried to be influenced by other people. So the people that are there be like, oh, you know how people are. They just want to stir the pot. So if you stay out of the pot and don't get stirred into it, then you'll be fine. That's the only challenge that I feel like you'll have. But that's okay. You can handle it. I know you can handle it because you're telling me right now that that's okay. You can do it. But it's just here in the cards. It's warning you that people can try to influence you and make you feel a certain way. Yeah, Tracy, I say that every day, sweetheart. Honest to God, I tell people in here every day. I tell people every day, life is too short. Stay positive. Don't complain. You can have it worse. You cannot have a job. You cannot have nowhere to live. You can be in the hospital right now. You could be Dan right now, have his 2 feet messed all up, you know. That's what I mean. Like, so I'm glad that you're positive. I'm going to always be positive and try to encourage everyone to do what's right. But that's the only thing I see. But if you're okay with that, Tracy, then you're good to go. I see that in the next 4 months, you can possibly get that property manager job because these guys are on their way out. They're ready to like give the reins to somebody else. They're tired of it. Yeah, exactly. I always say that. Someone always has it worse than you. Always. Damn. Yes, no problem, Tracy. But the positive reading comes with a positive person and a positive attitude. That's why your reading was positive, you know. No problem, Tracy. I'm glad you did. But if you remain positive, you'll have positive feedback and positive things because they already look at you as somebody that you know um, is capable of doing the job. They're already happy with you now. So if the thing is the more you learn, the more you earn, the more you learn, the more you go up the ladder. So if you go to work every day, Tracy, and do your job and progress and keep going forward, then you have nothing to worry about. Every job that I've ever been a part of, I've always gone to the top. And that's why I stay there. And that's why I went on my own. So I can stay at the top and be the best I can be in everything I do. I always try to be the best at everything I know and everything I try to do. That's always going to be my mentality. And you have that same mentality. So that's why everything's going to go in your favor. And in the next couple months, it can get better for sure. But remember, there's always those people in the background saying, hmm, well, we're gonna test Tracy out, see if she can handle it. So just be aware of that. No problem, Tracy, anytime. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. You're always welcome here. Hey Afrin, how you doing, bro? You all right? How's things? So the doctor is gonna put me. Well, I'm glad you're all right, Dan. At least you're here talking to us. You're good. You're a tough cookie, Dan. You'll be all right. You've been through a lot, so just keep doing what you have to do. Hey, that's all right, bro. We all do eventually. Absolutely, Tracy. You have to beat the odds. That's the part of life. I got tested on here many times, and you know, it's life. I take what I do seriously, and that's pretty much what I do. Hey, Sophie, how you doing? But you can be the female project manager. I always encourage women to always do whatever they want, and male. But a lot of women in that type of field won't last a day or two. But if you really love it, there's tons of You know how many women are on YouTube doing carpentry work and doing like stuff? One day, I went on, I always learn from YouTube and things like that. And there's a lot of videos where women teach things on there, and I've learned from them. I don't really discriminate, you know what I mean? I know women are smart and they can do any job they want to, and so can men. Listen, I'm a man, as you can see, and I do lots of things that women do, that women are claimed to be doing, that men can do. Cook, clean, wash clothes, iron clothes, take care of children. I do all of those things, you know. I do what women are supposed to be, labeled to do. I do all those things. I don't need a woman to wash my clothes, to make my bed, to cook my food, to take care of whatever. If I had kids, I can take care of my own damn kids if I want to. I have six nephews and I've, helped raise all of them. I live next to two of them and I take care of them all the time. I can do all those things that women claim men can't do. So I never I always tell women, you can do what a man does. You don't need a man in your life. You just want one. And any job can be done too. There's a lot of women out there that are very good at building things and making things, foremans of jobs. Um, even in the sports industry and stuff like that, there's amazing women that do amazing things. So I know you'll be fine. Doing carpentry is not, it's a job that should be for everybody. Every job should be for both sexes, in my opinion. Yeah, I can see that. And that's why you had a good reading there. You too. Have a great night. No problem, Tracy. Anytime. Yeah, exactly, Dan. I feel like I just don't say it just to say it because I've seen women work in the field and they're good. They know what they're doing. I'll raise my eyebrow and be like, "What the hell is this woman doing here?" It's like there's a woman here in Bermuda, right, where I live, and she drives a big ass heavy truck, and I always see her, right? And I met her a long time ago because she was working at a construction site and she would offload the truck. She was doing what the men were doing. There's some wuss men that I know that will never drive that truck and never do no construction work. They can't handle it. And that woman was there. She would get off, she would drive the truck and she drove it like a man. And she drove that truck no problem. She got off the truck. She offloaded the bricks and the blocks and shit, cement bags. She did it all. She was built like a brick house and she was ready. And I was like, and I always gave her credit. And I was like, hey, sweetheart, how you doing? Good, good morning. How are you? And one day I bought her a coffee on the job. We became friends after that. And me and her would like diss some of the guys. You'd be like, I see this guy, you couldn't even do your damn job, woman. She goes, yeah, I always get scrutinized. I always get, people always talking shit about me because I got this job. But I got six kids. I need to put in the work. I need a man's job. And I'm like, hey, go for it, sweetheart. I ain't looking at you no different. You go, you got to get that money. So she was working like 12-hour days and she had another job. She had like six kids. I'm like, holy shit. You had six kids and you look like this? God damn. Holy shit. When she told me she had six kids, I said, what the hell are you doing, woman? Hell no. I would have got myself fixed after like the second or third one. I don't want to do six. Oh, hell no. That's like half a team. Uh-uh. That's too much money. Rather work with women and to be on. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I agree, man. Exactly. Mhm. I work with women many a times. Not recently, but I work well with women. If a woman wants me to like do something, I work with them. I don't undermine them or disrespect them at all. There's a woman architect that I had to deal with one time. She was very professional. She knew exactly what she was talking about. When I saw her pull up, I was like, "This is the architect." And my mate goes, "Yeah, this is the woman. She's a woman." I said, "I could see that, duh." I was like, "I weren't expecting a woman to come here as an architect. I ain't never seen a woman architect in Bermuda come on a job like that. This is the first one I've ever seen." And she was young too. She was probably like 30 something. This was like probably like, I don't know, 3 years, 4 years, yeah, 3 years ago. Yeah. Sure, Ray. How you doing? Yeah, a lot of, like I tell people all the time, women and men, there's some good and some bad. It's just the way it is. Hi, Sissy. How you doing? Of course. So, like, this woman architect came on the job, and I treated her like, a regular. I treated her regular. I was like, "Hey, good afternoon. How you doing?" Yeah, look, she's like, "Oh, what are you doing here?" I was like, "Look, I'm gonna build this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. Boom, boom, boom." And I want to know like what rod I need for this and what I need to do to build this shed. Can I put a door here? What's the specs for this? And she knew everything. She knew everything I was saying. And then she bring out her tape measure and measured it with me. And I was like, "Yeah, it's 12 feet off this, 2 feet off the boundary." And I was like, "Well, what's my limit?" And she's like, "Oh, 2.6 feet, blah, blah, blah." And she knew everything. She was smart as shit. And I was like, shook her hand. "Thank you very much. Bye. Good job. You did better than some of the clowns men that I knew." That's why I don't mind working with women. Women are like, easy to work with me. I get along with women more than I do with men because men are weird, man. They always like try and make everything a competition. Like a woman just wants your shit done and get the hell home so she can go do her thing. But some people are weird like that, you know. Me, I have no problem with women doing jobs like that. It don't phase me. All right, Ray, I got your donation. Thank you. You can go ahead and ask your question when you're ready. That's cool. I'm glad Tracy came in. That made me happy to know that a woman is actually doing carpentry and actually, you know, uh, taking on a trade and doing what she has to do. And it's nice. Like I like seeing women do like, like work like that, carpentry, electrical, construction. I know some women who do construction and sitting in here. And I know like a lot of women who do like jobs that are qualified for men only. And there's a lot of men that do women's jobs like people label, And I'm like, look at this idiot. You got a real job, bro. Get a man's job. And I gotta catch myself. I'm like, Mark, shut up. It's hard for me not to work hard. As weird as that sounds. You guys see me here, but I'm really like a hard working guy. I like to work hard. I like to work with my hands. I like to sweat. I like to get dirty. I like to make shit, build shit. I like to, get down and dirty. But lately my body said, "No, you're not doing that. Keep your ass still." I feel better today because I've had the whole week off. So my body's like recuperating. But I have to remind myself to, to not like overdo it. Yeah, exactly. I only respect people that actually work. and do like hard jobs, whether it's in their mind, whether it's physically, mentally, spiritually. I respect people who do their job properly. I don't respect a person who, even like a cashier. A cashier job is not rocket science. You just pressing buttons and scanning shit and telling you your total. But if you're a miserable person, right? If I come to your counter and I'm like, good afternoon, how are you? And you're like, hi. And you don't say good afternoon or have you found everything fine in the shop, I consider you a bitch. I consider you like a person who, like, you could at least greet me or say hello back, or like you could at least like ask me how my, what's going on or whatever. Like make some type of conversation instead of just scan shit and ask me tell me what the price is and collect shit. You should be thankful you got a job. Even if it's that. Like I feel like people should like their customer service skills should be better because they actually have a job. If you guys hear all this snorting and snoring in the background, it's my damn dog, okay? Yeah, exactly. There you go, Dan. Sometimes like I want to tell people in customer service, like, are you like, do you want to be nice or what? What is your problem? Come bring your damn problems to work. Say hello to me, damn it. All right. What did Michelle think about the information that Ray shared with her today? All right, Ray. Um, what did Michelle think about? Well, she thought that this information that you shared was new knowledge, new information. It was things that she's grateful to know. If it was concerning about somebody who's corruptive or lying or not trustworthy, then they're glad that they know about this information. They're glad you were brave enough to come forward with it and tell this information and share it. But now this is going to cause like a change, a transition. Um, a lot of adjustments need to be made. Um, and just like things might have to be sacrificed and made readjustments and things like that have to be made now that she knows this new information. But she's glad that she found out this information because now she can move forward and not feel stuck about it and change things. I get that this information will change a lot of things or change an aspect or a resolution to an issue. So she's happy about it. And the only negative thing I see here is the person that the information you shared it can affect a person, and this person is someone who is not very faithful or is trying to achieve some type of negative ways or negative things. So I would say that Michelle is happy with the information, and now she needs to approach this situation and solve it. Now that she knows, I'm getting like change, transition, like moving forward and not being stuck now that she knows this information. Yeah, she definitely believes you, and now she needs to make a change. She needs to move forward with it now. Yeah, I keep getting, if this is about like, if she believes you, I mean, obviously she believes you, but she's going to over the outcome of this whole thing, Ray, is she knows it's difficult and she's worried about it, but she knows that she'll overcome it, and she knows that now that she knows this information, she can go ahead and take it and use it to her advantage and deal with the person and deal with the situation that makes, exposes somebody or just shows how this person has dealt with their things. If it's about a man, like, or a man's gonna have to be dealt with in this situation, then I would say that it's gonna be resolved. But either way, now that she knows what she knows, it's an advantage now. Everything's gonna be fine. Yeah, I got positive things on that, right? So that's good. This damn dog. I might wake her up, but that's a good thing. I was gonna show you my dog, but I can't move right here because something behind me. Actually, she's up now. Yeah, I woke her up. Good. Ah, damn this damn dog! I tell you, if you guys can only see her, you see, there's like a thing behind my chair, so I can't really move it too much. But she had her head hanging off the bed, and she was like this. She's so hilarious. We gave me and my sister gave her a bath on Monday afternoon because it was such a nice day here, and my sister like held her while I washed her, and we used a new shampoo on her, some oatmeal organic shampoo or whatever, and she smells so good. We bathed her on Monday, and today is Wednesday, and it's been like 48 hours, and she still smells good. She still smells like she's like you just got bathed. Like I've never seen shampoo last that long on the dog. And I brushed her hair all out and blow dried her after the bath I gave her. I really gave her like the full 9 yards. So she's happy. That's probably why she's snoring louder. She's hilarious. But yeah, she's something else. She is something else. Nah, Dan, you're good, man. Is Marley still on? I'm gonna go check if she's still on. I know she was pretty busy. No, she's finished now. I thought she was still on. Oh, she literally just got off a couple seconds ago. Shit. I know she was busy. Yeah, I went in there right before I went live. I went in there and she was busy as shit. So I was like, I'm not gonna go bother her. And I was just like, I'm just gonna leave her alone because she's like super busy. I don't want to like, go in there and then distract everything and whatever not. Plus, I wanted to come on early and get off of here early. Yeah, when she's super busy like that, I don't want to go in there and bother her or whatever. I'm not bothering her, but when I go in there, we all tend to talk shit, and I don't want to take her off her game. She was like super busy, so I was like, I need to go live now because I need to get my bed early. I've been having too much late nights, so I'm trying to go back to my normal time. Because I would wait for her to come off and then go live. Because I'd have a lot of fun in there, and then and I'm going to bed too late. So I said, let me come on here and stay out of her way, and I'll go in there and stir up a whole heap of you know chat and vibe. Everybody be like, this damn Mark's in here. So I was like, go well. It's all good, dude. Sometimes we're busy, sometimes we're not. That's how it goes. But I'm happy she was busy and enjoying herself. I've been busy over here too, so that's a good thing. So all good in the hood. Yes, definitely. I agree, Dan. I agree. Virgo, you want a message? Ninja, I already know you do. I ain't even gotta ask. Let me know if you guys want one. I'll give you one before I go in a bit. I'm gonna stay on here for like 20 more minutes till midnight, then I'll get my ass out of here. Take this snoring ass dog outside for her pee. Then I'm gonna go night night. I got a lot of late nights coming up. I'm gonna be watching like the game at night. On Thursday night, I'll be up late, so I'm probably gonna come on live early. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? Yeah. Tomorrow night I won't be on here. I'll be on here, but I'll be on here like early. If we can get the clients to watch Sesame. Well, that's always the task. Then is that's one thing I get mad about is everybody's like, "What number am I? Is it my turn yet?" I'd be like, look, your number is 0 tonight. Goodbye. Exactly. That's what I would do. Your number is 0, buddy. You lost tonight. Goodbye. And the thing is we say it in the chat, like, and Marty says it plenty of times to people, and I even mention it in there. I'm like, don't ask for your number, like write it down, or like, and then some people are like, oh well, the mod should be writing it down. That's not our responsibility. We're mods to like kick people the hell out, not to fucking you aggravate us every 5 minutes. Like, write your number down and shut your mouth. And if you want to know where you are, just scroll up and down in the chat and you'll see like what number was done last. It's like, oh, common sense shit. But like, I'm ready to like, like it's like Jessica right now. She's the same way. She does it every day. Look, I want one. You totally forgot about me. Talking about I totally forgot about you. See? It's shit like that we just say to ourselves, whatever. See what I gotta put up with? And she wants to lie to that woman that was in here talking about I'm a Scorpio. Woman, shut your ass up. All right. Virgo, let's see what I got for you, Virgo 1. Oh, look, my card, the palm tree. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. Your next card, Virgo, is talking. Interested, conversation, more, awaited message, arrives, text, call, email, and hovering. Wonder who that is. And mirror. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, and introspection. I see. Yeah, that makes sense, Virgo. Makes sense. Oh, absolutely, Dan. I agree with that statement. You're welcome, Virgo. No problem, sweetheart. All right. Next is pain in the ass. My friend Ninja. Ninja doesn't want any love cards. She says she don't need no love from her husband. She just needs money. So I'm going to give you a card from my ancestor Maria deck. I call this the Maria deck because she looks like a Maria. I ain't answering your damn question. Hey, Marley. How you doing, sweetheart? You all right? Forgive me for not coming into your live. I was just telling everybody that you were so damn busy. I didn't want to come in there and distract you. So I was like, I'll talk to her later. I smelt you were coming in here anyway. We just finished talking about you. See, we manifested your ass. Marley was in there tonight in her live. She was saying words I've never heard her say in my life. Marley was in there like talking to somebody. I don't know who it was. I think you were talking to a Mark, a different Mark. And you were like, I think you said Mark. And then I looked at the chat because I was like having my dinner and listening to you at the same time. And I was like, I'm not going to bother. She's right in this reading real deep at this guy, Mark. And then you was doing Jonathan. And then you were holding the car. You were like, you got to do this. And you got to do that. And then, you know, you was using all these big words. I'm like, yeah, I better not say nothing. I was like, oh boy. Marley's in the grind. I'm leaving her alone. I'm just listening in the background. And then if I go in there, you're reading for a Mark. And then if I go in there, you can be like, hey, Mark, man, how you doing? I'm like, then everybody will be confused. That poor guy would have had his reading all fucked up. So I was like, I'll come back in there later. Then I went back in there later, and you were still there answering questions, and it was like 20 something, it was 30 people in there. I was like, yeah, let me leave Marley alone. I'm gonna go live because I want to get in my bed early. Hey, Miss Bikini, how you doing? All right, Ninja. Oh, look, a ninja. A shield maiden. Make plans and focus. Oh my God, that's like telling Ninja to make plans and focus is telling her to like make banana bread. All right, let me see what I got here. Oh, what am I going to do with this woman, I tell you? Jessica, why can't you act like an Aquarius for once in your life? Why do you have to be a Scorpio moon all your life? Do you know that's bad for your health? I think you love to aggravate me, don't you? What the fuck am I looking at here? Oh, a shield maiden. All right, hold on, Ninja. I'm being distracted from your other Aquarius friend. Oh, here we are. I found it. All right. Ninja, this is your card. Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. This says, have a plan or strategy in place before moving forward. Taking some time to assess what your next steps will be. All great warriors have a plan. You are a ninja, a sensitive ninja that's being, and if you are not prepared for what tasks you are taking on, you can end up feeling exposed or helpless. Your ancestors' guidance are saying that you are coming into your now, and this is reminding you to have a warrior's heart, and that you have this within you to be more prepared and focused on what you have been really doing recently. So you have a strategy in place, and that your guides will support you in moving forward. Oh, there you go. I swear, sometimes I talk to hear myself. I really do, I really do talk to hear myself. I talk. You know how ever heard that saying is you heard me but you didn't listen. You ever heard that before? That's what happens every day. People hear me but they don't listen. It's okay though. It's okay. I have a name for those things, but I'll keep it to myself. You welcome, Ninja. Yeah, Transformer, a country song incoming. I got a damn country song, all right. Oh boy. There you go, Dan. Oh, I swear, Molly, it ain't easy. It's not easy either. It's never gonna be easy. I don't know what I have to do. I really don't. I honestly don't know what more to do. I don't know. Nah, what the hell you want, woman? What's this woman? I gotta find this woman's damn question now. She likes to aggravate me. Mm, I had a question to remember the picture incident with my daughter. Now she's cool. But the teacher who brought it to my attention, she would talk to me a lot and told me my daughter was her favorite. Um, to remind you, after school, guy told me she was gone and there were no warnings. Oh boy, Jesus help me. Why she leave him? What? Why she leave or did something happen? Why the hell do you have to confuse me every day? Huh? Why do you have to confuse me? Why does everybody, not everybody, but why you just can't, ask a simple damn question properly? Thanks, Ninja. I'll get to it right after I deal with pain in the ass number two. So let me get this straight. You want to know why your daughter left? Why she leave or did something happen? Hey Cammy, be a good boy. Oh Jesus help me. Somewhere out there. Oh, I definitely talk to hear myself. That's definitely happening. Oh, really, Marley? Yes, Jessica. But I'm asking you, right? You said why she leave or did something happen? Who are you talking about? Why? Who left? Your daughter or the teacher? Because you write things backwards in here. Because people are like that, Marley. They're just weird like that. Somewhere out there. See, this is why I get frustrated. And then if I do something like I'm a bad bastard. You said you gave me the whole storyline, but you're talking about two different. You're talking about three people: your daughter, the teacher, and some guy. And the guy, you said the guy told you that she left. Who? The teacher or your daughter? You don't make no sense. How many? What do you want me to do? You know what I should do is just say, Spirit just answered this damn woman's question. I don't know what the hell she's talking about, but see, why you just couldn't say that? I'm thinking you're talking about your daughter. Why you gotta be such a pain in the ass? Please help me, Jesus. Why do you have to bring these people into my life every day? And why did they have to aggravate me? Good idea, Dan. Oh God, nah, they just singing. Well, Jessica, the reason she left is because she's a shady person. She's fearing like things are gonna go bad for her. And it's like there was some corruption with money, um, some things like that. And in order for her to be happy, she had to leave, and that's why she left because she felt like she couldn't get ahead. And now that she left, she's kind of happy because she's satisfied that she doesn't have to deal with the bullshit that she dealt with. I'm also getting that she dealt with shady people and shady characters. There was a lot of gossip going around, doubts and suspicion. She was fearing like things that she was fearing that things bad were gonna happen. No, I didn't read it all twisted. If you scroll up, you'll see. I know what I read. Trust me, I've got glasses on. It's the way you word it. I don't know why you just didn't ask that question that you just asked me. Why did the women, see, you even wrote that wrong. Why did the women that was in the after school program just leave? Why you just can't just don't just damn well just say that from the beginning? I didn't need to hear the whole damn story. Just ask the damn question. That's all I'm asking. Fuck, man. This is why I end up staying here forever. You know? I just finished saying I want to get out of here early, and then now you want to, you've been here all this damn time. You should have been asked the damn question. See? And then spirits in my ear like, Mark, don't worry. People come and go. It's okay, buddy. That's right, Dan. She's always trying to blame me, talking about I read it twisted. Woman, you've been twisted since ever. Mm. So anyway, the answer to your question is she was frustrated. That's why, she left, and a whole heap of dumb shit happened where she needed to be, in order for her to be happy, she had to leave. That's why she left. Because a lot of shady shit went down, and she seems like a timid person anyway. And it could also be something with money. She might not have been getting paid for the after school program, or people weren't paying up or something like that, but somebody was gossiping about her. So in order for her to be happy, she left, and that's why she left, because of like some past things, and other people were like, gossiping about her, talking shit about her. So she's just like, you know what, the hell with this, I'm out of here. So that's what I got. You said, why did the woman that was in the after school program just leave? That's why she left. That's your answer. She feels like she got away from this burden and this bullshit. So it could be numerous things, but I feel like one of the things is her not getting paid or something like that. And she was getting gossiped on and all that. I don't give a shit. I know what you were doing. You was in other rooms talking to Carly, Mo, and Joe, and all these other mofos and everything. You can't keep your ass still. You want to go and say hi to the whole tarot community, and I'm here trying to do my shit, get my life in order, and go to fuck sleep, and then you want to aggravate me. See what I'm saying? And then I'm the bad guy at the end of the day. Me, I'm the bad guy always. Oh Lord Jesus, help me. That's what Jessica does. See, she wants to talk to everybody. She just can't keep still. She's like a damn cockroach. She wants to go all over the place. Yeah, she wants to fly here. She wants to crawl here. Go this way, go that way. She can't keep her eyes still. That's why she ain't no damn Aquarius, that's for sure. Her birth chart is all fucked up. She ain't no Aquarius. Her birth certificate is wrong. I have to talk to her mother. Actually, fuck that. I need to talk to the doctor. You sure you got that date right? All right, Ali. Ninja, thank you for the donation. Ali, I'll answer the question for you next. You can't, let me tell you something. I'm an Aquarius and I can multitask, no problem. But I know what Jessica's doing. Spirit's telling me, but she thinks I'm oblivious to what she does. All right. So Ali said, let's see. So these mofos still haven't updated an issue, so these people are ridiculous. That's crazy, Ali. That's why I always get like all this mumble jumble with this shit. Like it never tells me anything like that. It's just crazy. But the thing is, when you try to find time frames and dates with people that are stupid and people that aren't really don't give a shit, it could be any damn date. Like, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Yeah, and with things like that, it's like now you know who stole your butterfly, Marley. She just admitted it. She said she's a butterfly. No, you ain't like me. Hell no. You may have been born in February, but you ain't no. Oh no, you won't. You're born mid February, closer to Pisces. That's why your Pisces energy. That's how you come across. You're more Pisces area, like you're on that cusp. I'm in the middle of Aquarius. That's why I know I'm in Aquarius. I'm right in the middle. They go, psh. Before the butterfly, there's a caterpillar. She definitely ain't no caterpillar. I tell you, she's like a damn cockroach. Fly one day, crow the next, hide the other day, visits the other people. All right, let me check, Ali. Let me see what's going on here. Do you see a deposit date? Do you see a deposit date? This deposit date happened. Hmm. Then I'm dropping you off. If you was in my bus, I'm dropping you off the first stop. As soon as you get on, I'm dropping you off the next stop. You ain't even gotta ring the damn bell. All right, I'm gonna try and get like a date, but we'll see what happens. It's March 6th, 7th. Let me see. Let me see if this will happen next week. Down to the 14th of March. Do you see this being the deposit date for the state reform? Yeah, it doesn't look like next week either. That's some fucking bullshit. You see this deposit date happening this month, the month of March. I see further delays. I see no action being put forth with this shit. A lot of delays in this process. It's still telling me like delays, unsureness. Like I don't know what to tell you, Ali. It's just it doesn't even tell me this month. It's so weird because I remember you told me that you said that I had mentioned last time that March 1st everything will be able to be paid. And that's what I saw last time. But obviously we're now past that time. And that's why this is it's the time frames never add up because of these fucking idiots. They just don't care. It's the same thing with my inheritance money. When the government is in charge of things like that, you never get that shit. I'm still waiting for my inheritance. It's been forever. It's the same shit because they said they have to take out all the taxes and the lawyers and then this and then that. So it's all a bunch of bullshit. It's like it's whenever they feel like it, that's when you're gonna get it. Right. The IRS took care of the return, but now you said this is the state thing, right? Yeah, I remember you telling me that, Dan. It looks like it might be that for me too. So a deposit date, I'm not getting this month. So that's what I still get like delays. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Time frames are the only thing that's never guaranteed. All right. So what I got is I got April, and I know you don't want to hear that, but it's telling me that next month it'll be more available. It'll probably happen next month, not this month. And 13, so how much is 13? So yeah, four. I'm getting four. So the fourth month is April. So you're asking me, do I see a deposit date? So I'm getting four, and I got four twice. So that's telling me April or 4 weeks. But your 4 weeks from now will be April anyway. So from now to April or in April, that's the shitty part. All right, Ali, no problem. Jessica said Mark gonna drive a bus on her ass. Yeah, you're damn right. Damn right, I'm gonna drive a bus on her ass. She be catching this damn bus, and then I'm gonna put her and take her off to the next damn stop. All right, give me a sec. I got a bus for her, right? I'm gonna put it in the back. You know how you get those Greyhound buses and you put the luggage in it in the back or in like in the side or whatever. I'm gonna put her ass in there. But see, Ali, you said you clarified that question, but that's up to you, sweetheart. When you ask me something like that, that depends if you have the funds to do it. Unless you find a damn tree. You got me? So like how do you want me to answer that really? When I see that question, the first thing I think is, well, you're asking me that, but you have to understand if you got it, you got it. You don't, you don't. Yes, but you got to realize, you can't go off of by what somebody else and you do. That's why it's confusing because you're getting different answers, and this is the problem that a lot of people have. Too many answers and too many different answers is going to confuse you. But only you know the answer to that question. Exactly where it is. So how am I supposed to answer that? I don't know what I'm gonna. You're starting to act like Jessica now. Oh Jesus, I've been praying and praying, but I don't know what more you want me to do, Jesus. Do I need to go to church or something? Please, Lord Jesus, help me. Please, Lord Jesus, help me with these people. I don't know what more I'm gotta do. I don't know what more. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's in the air right now. But what you people are drinking? You guys okay? Really? Somewhere out there. Marley, where the hell are you, Marley? Start fucking singing. You need to sing some gospel songs, Marley. I need some gospel. I need some church. Yes, Miss Bikini, please pray. Pray for these people. We need to pray for Jessica, for Ali. Marley's accent kills me. I want to do her accent so bad because you know me, I do people's voices, right? I'm gonna do Marley's accent one day and I'm gonna end up peeing myself. All right, Ali, let me see what I can do. Let me ask you damn questions. I can't do that shit. I'll be laughing like crazy. As soon as I start doing your accent or talking like you, I'm gonna end up laughing and fucking it up. And then I won't be able to do it. I gotta do it like on a day where I'm like kind of serious. All right, let me concentrate on Ali's question here. Ali, I don't see those things getting paid for, anytime soon. I'm getting no, I'm getting like, you're trying to recover what is lost. You're trying to recover. You're trying to get some advancement. Your desire is to get this all dealt with. But the problem is making mistakes, not recognizing what's got to be done, people taking advantage of others, um, lack of ambition, and just fearing the worst and not making any type of conclusive gain. Hey Amanda, how you doing? You're just in time. We need more prayers. So I know you say you need a few days to deal with this situation, but I don't see it being dealt with. This month is still going to be very difficult, Ali, to get it all dealt with. This month's still going to be a month where things are just going to be difficult and it's not going to be dealt with this month or anytime soon this month. I know you want things to be better, but I don't see it happening this month. I just get a whole pot of delays and shit not happening the way you want it to. April, I see things getting better. So, Ali, next month, I get positive things for next month. I see everybody being happy next month, but not this month. March is still going to be madness. March is still going to be up in the air. It's still going to be like bullshit. It's still going to be up and down. I just don't see it getting better this month. But next month, it looks a lot better. Next month, I see better things, but not the end. From now to the end of the month, I just don't see anything getting resolved because of others and because of like things are just not going the way it's supposed to go. But next month, it seems like it all gets resolved. That's the only good news is that next month it looks like it'll get resolved. But this month, no, unfortunately. Yeah, and I see this month continuing to be a pain in the ass, unfortunately. Like the thing is the only way these things are gonna get resolved is through family situations. So I've told you this in the past that certain people in your family can help you, but it's whether or not they will, and whether or not they can, or whether or not they feel like it. So if it has to get resolved sooner, it has to be like a compromise within family. All right, Virgo, take care, sweetheart. Have a good night. Enjoy your day tomorrow. Jessica's always looking for some damn medal or meanwhile, somebody that passed that test. You passed my damn test. Pass your random ass. But yeah, Ali, I'm sorry. I don't have no decent news, and even the last time, it's like it's always like a delay or someone else has to deal with it. There's nothing you can do about it. Everything's in other people's hands. When things are in other people's hands, there's never going to be like a correct answer until that person actually makes it happen. Sometimes we can get it right, and sometimes it's just you'll be there all day trying to figure out when and how and where. Because when things are in other people's hands, they decide when it's gonna happen. But if you need to get those issues resolved and dealt with in that time frame, then the only people that can help you is your family. So it's up to you if you want to ask family members for, you know, that type of situation. So it really up to you. Balls in your court. But next month looks a lot better than this month. That's what I do see positive things about. And next month is going to be here in 3 weeks. So hopefully it all works out. But unfortunately, those situations take forever. You're not the only one in that boat of waiting for those things to happen. Unfortunately, we have to wait for idiots. How's the weather, Amanda? Better? Worse? Terrible? Oh man, sorry to hear that. Hopefully it gets better. Here the weather's been a lot better. No rain. We had some sunshine. Now it's a bit windy, but at least we don't have no rain anymore. We got too much rain. Everything's so saturated. All right, Ninja. Wish I had better news for you guys, but I don't know. Hopefully I'm wrong and it happens sooner and people get that shit sooner. But family might be able to help if you want to go that route. Well, good night, Ninja. Good night, Ali. Take care. Everything is shutting down there. Oh shit, man. That sucks. Yeah, I know. So that's why I see family being significant in the situation. So if you can butter up your family and say, "Hey, look, can you wait a little longer?" Then you'd be all right if they can accept that. If they can't accept that, then you're gonna have to wash dishes, wash clothes, or do some type of shit that. I think dad would be okay. Just butter him up. You're his favorite daughter. And say, "Hey, daddy, look." Oh, he's a cancer, so you know. See, cancer men, they're all about the moolah. They're like, "Where the fuck's my money? Let's go. Where's that paper?" Ali, you're not my favorite daughter, so you're in the fucking bad books. Butter him up. Give him a kiss. Give him a hug. Give him a kiss and hug and say, "Daddy, look, I'm gonna do some hard times. Please help me. Just wait a little bit longer, Daddy. Please, you can handle it." Give him a kiss and a hug. Oh man, Amanda, I'm sorry to hear that. That's crazy. What the hell is wrong with people, man? All right, Ninja, take care. You need to do some work on your husband too. Butter him up. You know, make him forget about that money. Come on, you two, work on it. That's sad, Amanda. I'm sorry to hear that people are acting stupid like that. That's crazy. I always tell people it's not the guns' fault; it's the people that use them. Yeah, I know people are crazy. They're always crazy. I deal with crazy people in here every day. I deal with crazy people all the time, even here. Like here where I live, I mean. Yeah, I gotta go crazy. I mean, I'm only joking around. I can handle everybody in here. That's cool. But that's insane how people like, you know, take a gun and just start firing like they're crazy. Like, what the fuck you get out of that? What are you, that crazy? I guess so. I don't understand how people do that shit. Here in Bermuda, we're not allowed to have a gun. The guns are illegal. There's no gun law here. You can't have no gun. There's a gun club here where they shoot clays and shit with like 12 gauge and 20 gauge, like, bullets and shit. Just like fun things, like a sport club. But they earn their guns, but they gotta like hand them in. They can't keep that shit with them. That's sad they haven't got them yet, but hopefully they will. People like that can't be on the loose. They're out of their mind. But I'm so glad that I don't hear gunshots around and people dying every day from guns and shit. That's one thing I'm grateful for living here. We don't have that problem. Like every once in a while, somebody would get shot, like gang related shit. The worst thing that happened here was years ago, guys came up. Two guys came into a store, robbed the guy, shot the guy, and took the money. And those idiots tried to go into like they went into the ocean and then they got caught. They're a bunch of dumbasses. So yeah, it's really it's it's annoying. But yeah, we don't have gun crime here, thank God. It's very seldom that we have somebody shoot somebody. Usually people stab each other or beat each other with helmets and shit, but nothing serious. I think we probably have the average of maybe 3 or 4 murders a year. That's it, from by gun. People usually get slapped up or beat up, but that's about it. Nobody really shooting people and killing people with guns and shit. Oh, thanks, Amanda. Yeah, this is my blue is like my one of my favorite colors. I had to bring out the blue today. Yeah, karma will come. Yeah, karma will get everybody. That's for sure. Karma will get them. That is for sure. Karma is inevitable. Unfortunately, you know, there's a lot of crazy ass people in the world, and they do dumb shit, and they get caught up. A lot of people have mental illnesses, mental problems. That's all right, Ali. It's all good. That's why I'm praying for you. See, because you put three in that 1.0. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea. Somebody's got your phone. Oh, that's all you can do, Ali, is, keep, I always tell you, keep the faith, keep doing what you have to do, keep trying to make your business succeed if you want, if you can. Always try and do your best. The more you effort you put in, the more chances you have to make things right. So it really is up to you exactly what you have to do. Oh, see, there you go. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. If you don't make yourself available, then you can't win. The only way you win is if you put yourself out there. I know some people who I'm not one to like, advertise myself. I just go by word of mouth, or I just, people just hear and that's it. They'll just come deal with me. Um, but I know some people have to publicize things and advertise and things like that. And eventually you'll get there. But at least you made that in 3 days and more than so things are looking up, which is great. If it's starting to roll now, it's just the beginning. It'll get better. Yeah, that's what you got to do. Just keep putting yourself out there. I saw you on Instagram. I didn't see you on TikTok, but I saw you on Instagram. But that's good. Just keep putting yourself out there. You'll catch the right eyes. You'll see the right things. If TikTok's the place for you, then keep going on there and keep doing what you got to do. You know, yeah, that's what you got to do. Exactly, Amanda. If you believe, you shall receive. Yeah, see that? Yeah, it's never going to be. Another thing I always say is it's never going to be perfect. Yeah, some days, some weeks you do good. But the thing is a lot of people absorb the hate, and that's what you got to get over. Like, don't worry about people talking shit. There's on the internet, all these keyboard warriors and all these people, they're meant to test us. No one is loved by everyone. No one is going to be hated by everyone. That's just it's just the way it is. You know, I can have there all of you in here, you guys can love me or hate me, or you can say, you know what, I like Mark, but I like so and so better, or Mark's never right for me, or Mark's always cool with me, or Mark helps me, or Mark doesn't help me, or whatever. I'm not gonna lose sleep over what you think about me. I'm just gonna go towards the people who love me and treat me with respect. And that's how everybody should be. Everybody should always be energetically attached to people with the same energy, giving you 100%, doing what's right. Just staying positive, and all those comments. Yes, it gets to you. Yes, people get to you, but don't let it ruin your day. Like, fuck that. Just keep being you. Everybody's gonna be able to cater to certain people. We can't cater to everybody. We're never gonna be like perfect. You know, it's just the way it is. Social media is always like that. Like, I can post up a selfie of myself right now, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you look like a fucking blue whatever. You look like a fucking blueberry. You look like this. You look like Blue's Clues on crack." And I can take those comments and laugh, or I can just take it as a negative thing, or why people are talking shit to me like that. I don't deserve it. I'm a nice person. People don't give a shit about your feelings. People don't give a shit about you. They just say stupid shit to aggravate you. But you just gotta, take all the negative shit, put it to the side, and focus on all the positive things. And this on this live in the very beginning, I said that I'm very grateful that I'm not in a hospital right now. I'm here talking to everybody. I'm grateful I don't have a disease and dying. I'm grateful to be healthy and be here. And that's what a lot of people don't give, you know, thanks for. They just don't care. Some people are out there manifesting death and disease and everything. And then the people who have it are trying to get rid of it. I haven't really worked all week because my back's been hurting. And I've been like, resting. I don't really want to rest. I've got shit to do, but hey, I can. I just have to accept everything the way it is. Exactly. Everybody loves, well, not everybody, but a lot of people want gossip, drama, conflict. You know, they don't, they just, people are just weird like that. But don't give that shit your energy. I've been trying to program people's minds to not deal with the mind manipulation that we face every day. It's very hard. Sometimes we want to beat the shit out of somebody or tell them to fuck themselves. And sometimes we get drawn into that energy. And then some people apologize. Some people like say, hey, look, I didn't mean it or whatever. But how you know they're genuine? How you know that they really mean that shit? And then some people just want to see your reaction and be like, oh, look, we got to them. Look at them. They're fuming. You know. Yeah, there you go, Dan. They're gonna be like, look at this idiot. He's here naked. He's out of his mind. Let me go pick him up. And if you got the nurse come pick you up and they get a little treat. You know. That sounds good, Dan. I remember that when I go 65. Well, Ali, I try my best. And I've been telling you for a long time to stay positive, stay focused on your business, don't give up. There's going to be good and bad times. Like, it's not always going to be bad, and it's not always going to be good. It's life. This past year has taught me a lot. When my sister got a divorce, that was the last thing I would have expected. And I knew it was eventually going to happen. Then when she did, it changed my world upside down because she's my best friend and I had to be there for her. I didn't have to. I could have said, fuck you, deal with your life. But, I've been by her side 100%. And now we're almost at the finish line. But it's not easy. I've had to adjust, change my life for her. And I didn't have to, but I did. And it took a toll on me. It took a toll on my business, my life. But I said, you know what? It could be worse, bro. She could be, she can die from stress and, at least I'm gonna be there for her. Then my parents, they're getting older. I have to deal with them. But I don't have to, but I do because I want to. I want to help my parents. I want to help my sister. I want to help my nephews. I want to help you guys. I'm good. Like I'm a soldier. I can handle it. I take everything on my shoulders and just deal with it because I know that I'm blessed by God to be helping people because that's what He wants me to do. He gives me health and wealth so I can help everybody else. And I tell him all the time, just make me your example. And that's what everybody should be doing. You should be an example for everyone else. That's all we can do. Our life stories can change someone else's life. Yeah, I remember you was telling me that, but those are just things that we have to deal with. And unfortunately, there's always going to be people that we can't worry about one person. We have to like I always say, don't deal with the minority, deal with the majority. The minority is never going to win. The majority does. So when you deal with the minority that disrespect you, start dealing with the majority of the people that love you and respect you and will help you. You know, there's a lot of sayings that I have, and another saying is closed mouths don't get fed. So if you don't speak up, you're not going to get anything. If you don't work, nothing's going to happen. If you don't make things happen, then nothing's going to progress. You know, you have to keep going. Oh, I know. I was definitely I've took a lot of shit for being the example though, and I don't care if people can say what they want. A lot of people talk shit. You know how many things have been said about me this last 2 years? A lot. And it's all lies. But people say lies to trigger you. People say lies to make you look bad. People say lies to ruin your life. And not one person comes to me and says, "Hey, Mark, you know," they don't repeat what those lies say. They don't repeat those lies because they know they're lies. See, my reputation speaks for itself. That's why people don't really like come after me like that because they know you ain't gonna win in every year. What I do speaks for itself. My reputation is built in years and ain't gonna be lost in minutes because of your lies. You know what I'm saying? When you're the truth, you ain't gotta worry about lies. That's how I live my life every day. So the people who talk shit about me here in my home, like my brother-in-law and his family, and people that I don't like, and people that have, done business with me and disrespected me, they all talk shit about me, wrote things about me, said shit, and it's all lies. So why am I gonna retaliate against lies? If I retaliate against lies, that makes me look guilty. If I don't retaliate, that means the lies just have no value because the people know it's lies. I ain't gotta prove nothing. But it took me a long time to understand that's how it works. Because my first reaction is a reaction. When somebody lies about me, I try to prove it wrong. But now I just say, if that's what you believe, that's what you're going to receive. And that's a lie. So if you believe that I'm being honest and trustworthy and you respect me, then that's all good. That's what you believe. Then you're going to receive the same in return. But I ain't worried about nobody's lies. It don't phase me no more. But I had to learn that the hard way. It's discipline. You really have to like say to yourself, "Hey, look, all this negative shit's coming at me, but I'm all right. I'm gonna work around it. I'm gonna make sure everything's fine. I'm not gonna listen to these lies. I'm not gonna deal with them no more. I'm just gonna go about my business and do what I gotta do." That's how people are. Especially here in Bermuda, there's a little bit of people here. It's only 65,000 people. So everybody kind of knows everybody that knows everybody that knows someone. And there's people that I don't like and they don't like me. So when they see me, they're wondering why, you know, and I just say, you know what? I don't care. Love and Light, all you got to do is when you go to the home page, you have to go in the search bar and write Marky Mark's Tarot, and it'll take you to my page. There's no issue with it. The link takes you to the main page, and then in the main page, you go to the search bar and you write Marky Mark's Tarot, and it takes you to the page where you can buy the cards. That's how it works. Yeah. Because the link will never take you to my actual page because that site has like a lot of like, different things. So it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Like the link will never work. I try to get it to work that way, Love and Light, but that site's Like, it's their thing, I guess. But you have to search it. I should have wrote that in my link, and you reminded me to do that too. So I should do that. Actually, let me just check it out for you real quick. All right, so let me go to my channel here. Let me go to my link and makeplayingcards.com. And then go in the search bar, Marky Marks Tarot. Search. Kaboom. It's right there. Good to go. Yeah. It works. It's just a pain in the ass the way they have it set up. Yeah. It works, love and light. Yeah. Yeah, all one word, Marky Marks Tarot, yeah. Yeah, it's all one word. I literally just did it, so I know it works now. Yeah, that's the only thing. Because I've had those decks for a couple years now, and then the link just stopped working because you have to actually search in there for it. Unfortunately, that's how it is. I wish I can like link it right up to the thing. I did at one point, but then it just doesn't. It keeps bringing it to the home page. Yeah, I just did it all one word, and it worked. It works. I have 3 decks on there. The red one is pretty much the best one. The blue one's cool. The blue one's my first one. The red one's the second one, and the third one is like a tarot deck for beginners. You can't find it. What am I gonna do if you love in life? I just found it like 3 times. Let me see. Let me try and get the link for you and put it. I don't know if I can put it in the chat. I don't think they allow me to. So if you're at the home page, just go to the very up the at the right, the very top on the right in the search bar, and just search Marky Marks Tarot, and it'll take you there. It's that simple. All right. Let me check something. Let me try it. Let me try and put the link in here and see if it works. Let me see if that works. Yeah, there you go. Click on that link and it'll take you there. That's the link right there. I just linked it for you. I got you, bro. See, the link will work like that. The link will work on here if I post it, but if I put it on YouTube, it doesn't take you there. It just takes you to the main page. It's a pain in the ass. It's just like my Amazon wish list. It'll take you to Amazon, but then it sometimes it doesn't take you to the wish list. And people were like, "I'm trying to see your wish list, but I can't get on there. The link doesn't work." And I'm like, "Yeah, because after a while, they take it off. It's like it's only like a certain amount of time. They're so annoying. It's like that sometimes." I'm glad you found it. All right, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning here. I'm gonna get my ass out of here. I think everybody else fell asleep or got phone slept. So I'll see you guys later. I've been on here for 3 hours, so I need to get my ass to bed. But I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you guys, and I will talk to everybody tomorrow. Good night.